So in today's video, we're going to go over how to remove metal links from your metal watch band. And we're going to be using this LK4 link removing tool that you can find on watchmaterial.com. There are many ways to remove links, but this is probably the easiest way to remove them. In addition to the link remover tool, you will need a flat head plier as well as a plastic tipped hammer that's going to be used to put the pins back in, and it'll keep your watch in good shape. So let's start from the beginning. You can turn your watch over so you can actually see what the insides look like. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but right down here there are arrows that are printed on the metal of the watch band. And those arrows tell you which direction the links need to be, or the pins need to be pushed out. And so the pins are these small little dots here. They're actually long pins that help keep the links together. So you have to use the tool to push them out properly, but you have to make sure to have the links go out in the direction of the arrow. So in this situation, the arrow is moving to this side, so we want to push them this way. We can take our tool and remove one link and see how it goes. If the pin here is too small or too large to be pushed out, you can also change the size of the pin that's doing the pushing. It seems like this is a little bit too big here. This might be better. So I guess if your watch is too big or too small, you can move things around to kind of get it in the right position. So let's just start with this back here. This tool is also great because you don't have to remove the strap entirely. You can just kind of take the links out instead of completely disassembling the watch. So this might be a little easier to see. So we've removed this pin in the direction of the arrow, and in this case, let's just go ahead and remove one link. So we can just do that as an example. So we can see here again that the pin needs to be pushed out this way. So let's just take our tool and then it's pushed out in the right way, and then it'll just sort of pop out. As you're removing these pins, you can notice that there's sort of a bulbous edge that comes out first. These are split pins, which are the most common type of pin. They're probably found in 90% of watches, so it's very likely that your watch will also have a split pin. This little rounded edge needs to be reinserted back from the same direction from whence it came. So if the pin was removed like this, it needs to come right back this way to keep the integrity of the pin and the watch. So we can do that as an example here. So we're going to we removed this one link here. It's gone. It also has an extra pin that goes with it, which we don't need at the moment. And so we're going to stick the pin back in the same way, but just sort of the reverse way, and see it kind of easily just went in. If you're having trouble putting it back in, chances are you're either putting it in the wrong direction or you're using the wrong side of the pin to be inserted. So don't push and don't struggle, or else you'll end up with a pin that is split or broken, and you may have to buy or replace those pins. So just be aware of how you remove the pin and how you're going to put it back in. So you can see it's kind of sticking out here, and so you want to take that little hammer. These plastic hammers are good because they don't damage the finish of the metal bands. So they're great for keeping your watch in good shape. Otherwise, so you have an extra pin which you may want to keep, an extra link you probably also want to keep as well somewhere in case you decide to sell your watch one day or whatever you want to do. If you need extra links, you can also buy them on the website. But otherwise, this is pretty much it for how to remove your link and resize your metal watch band with the LK4 tool. Thanks for watching, and you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Watch Material, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more watch videos, tutorials, and instructions. So until next time, thanks for watching.